walk us through some of the AI use cases that you've seen in the data space particularly that have really excited you and that make you very hopeful and excited for the future of accelerated data insights and data literacy?
Yeah, so if I can talk about ThoughtSpot Sage, we use generative AI in multiple ways. So one, to make data more approachable, is that nobody likes to start with a blank screen. And so actually giving people AI generated questions based on the data and the popularity of other questions asked just helps with that approachability. The other thing is that we use it as a way of asking questions of your data in natural language. And it's on top of our patented search so that we have always human in the loop and greater accuracy. The third way is explaining what you're actually seeing. So giving descriptions about what that chart on the page is telling you, or the forecast or the anomaly. And then the fourth way is in-app support. So actually working with an AI assisted tech support person. If you're asking a question, how do I create this chart or add this calculation? Then it's through support. So there's 4 different ways we use it in our platform. When you think about how we use it in terms of data literacy, there's actually an interesting finding from our program manager, is that because there's a lower technical risk of asking questions, people actually are asking questions more. So we did a before and after test. People that are using ThoughtSpot Sage are asking more questions than people who are using traditional ThoughtSpot search. And so I think what's happening here, Adele, is that they are able to understand their data better. So saying something like, okay, what are my customers? And I get a huge number, and it's, oh, wait, that included prospects. And so then I can ask another question and another question. And so it's allowing that iteration. The other aspect is these descriptions, so business definitions, bringing in business definitions, and we have these knowledge cards so that people in context can actually see what is that definition. How do you define customer, or how do you calculate days sales outstanding, things like that. And I like to comment on one of our partners, Atlin, for example, is using generative AI to create that business definition, and then we surface it inside our knowledge cards. So I think all of these capabilities will directionally will have the opportunity to have something more like a data Sherpa that will let you say, explain this data to me. Why is this performing that way? And it just will be a much more human-like interface.